following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
You're actually awake in time for the door to silently open and your butler to glide in like a phantom mist. He sort of sets the tray down on the end table and walks over to the curtains and to his pocket watch. Still some minutes left. Good morning, sir.
Morning, Charles.
Breakfast. Let's take.
Thanks.
Has one slept well?
Well enough, considering what happened last night.
And what did happen last night, sir?
So it's just us, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Unless you actually did just find some random...
No! I was just checking if you had made that canon.
No, she's in the bathroom.
The, incident with Aegis and Dr. Goodman.
And what was that, sir?
I'll fill him in on what happened.
Quite disturbing. Still, at least he is in custody?
So it seems.
Is there aught I could do for you, sir? Perhaps I should lay out sir's shaving kit.
Thanks.
Will sir be going to work today, or are you taking a day off?
I had a day off yesterday.
Yes, quite. Then I shall lay out sir's work clothing.
Thanks, Charles. Also, we'll need dog food. I have been given a dog.
Yes, sir. Might I delegate that prerequisite to an other?
Yes, that would make sense.
Very good, sir. And what shall sir's dog be called, sir? So that a new kennel may be constructed.
I'm still thinking on it.
An odd choice, sir, but... He will glide out of the room.
Are there papers today?
Yes, they're on your tray.
Sick.
Well, it's on your tray. The Warrior doesn't do a Wednesday paper.
Well, it replaces the bacon, doesn't it?
They didn't want to come out and play. Christmas normal. A truck carrying mutant criminals was attacked, and they escaped, but that's pretty normal. Local businessman seeks archaeologists. It's the same one as yesterday.
Put it in again.
Gretchen Weiss retiring. Elegant blonde waif Gretchen is set to retire from her position as the face of Pterodino Apparel. This position will no doubt soon be filled by the hungry young up-and-comers in the industry. Orphanage celebrates priest. The Rexon Orphanage celebrates the anniversary of the organizer and here orphan wrangler, Father Timothy Primin, who took over the orphanage 40 Christmases ago following the brutal murder of his whole family. Grateful wretches joined in hopeless song as the lined old priest gave a short speech outlining how pleased he was to be able to run an orphanage on the pittance it is barely able to make through donations each year. Oh crap. Following a half-hour chase and an amazing expenditure of ordnance, the crap finally brought their quarry to heel. A pity the fleeing teens weren't mutants. Good job, idiots. Is it any wonder calls for the return of the DMV's excesses are rising? Mutant thought spotted again. It is easier to see how men can be fooled by the seemingly appealing woman Miranda Lewis appears to be, little realizing that beneath the pleasant visage lies the dripping clunge of a sickening mutant. Oh my god. For some reason, spotted again last morning in the company of otherwise smart man Thomas Drake. Is this what the DMV squanders its resources on? Providing cheap muff for the elite? Is it like Drake can't do better and more real?
Wow.
Jesus!
she's gonna love that.
This is also the writer who was totally fucking over Soviet in the papers last season. Smartech refuses to divulge stolen technology. Lawyers for Smar have refused to hand over the technical schematics for their stolen tech, according to inside sources at Pterodino, instead filing an injunction attempting to push the burden of proof back on the victim. Independent legal advisors watching the case unfold believe there may be some substance to this legal claim. Christmas, a wonderful time for kids. These photographs, taken from atop Santa's sleigh, it's also spelt sleigh, S-L-A-Y, show cold rocks in its snowy glory. Santa's delayed visit went off without a hitch, bringing glad tidings to orphans and other economically challenged. Full photo sporiad on page 33. Chetson in talks with Hasbin. Idiot fucktard and former editor-in-chief of the Post, Mr. Langley, has somehow found a building and a press, and is in talks with leftist propagandist reporters let go by this reputable news source, such as Biff Chetson, Kathy Baxter, and Sputana Sarvanayang. All of whom were let go when their culpability was revealed. Some are even suspected of being Russian spies. That's just one of them, I think.
Yeah, and now she's also a Russian spy.
Dr. Goodman kills again. Late last night, Dr. Goodman escaped from custody at an undisclosed location and killed several scientists trying to cure him of an apparent chemical disorder. Looks like the only cure for mutants is a quick death. At least then their victims would be alive. DMV apologizes for actions. Ewan Running Deer has issued a formal apology for a registered mutant falsely detained for using their abilities to harm another. Peyton T. Rain, aka Pain Train, was detained by Crap on Christmas Eve for assault. The DMV investigation revealed the mutant tackled the bank manager to protect him from a man who looked like he was drawing a gun. Securicam footage revealed the truth, and Mr. Rain was released this morning. Rival paper is evil. The Overlooked can't even publish constantly, and they aren't even known. They must be Nazi spies.
Fair and balanced. Your modern media, everyone. Not even exaggerated.
That's not for like... This is 2012 though, that's not for another few years. I've got some good ones left.
Oh yeah, especially of the turning it back on the victims. Like, Jesus fuck.
Well, you're not modern media without pejorative statements. Especially not if you're Eurogamer. An SJW blog.
So every games media outlet.
I mean, very much so these days.
I'll make it work. That was an entertaining read of the paper.
You
Jeez.
startle Charles when you enter the ensuite, and he stuffs a bit of paper in his pocket and says, "Ah, sir's ready sooner than normal. Let's get you in. Let's get you into those clothings." Done.
That was quick.
Yeah, well, I just skipped ahead. Unless you want me to go through as he dresses you.
Yeah. Do you want me to roll for that?
No.
He's probably got the technology that Charles just shoots a bazooka at you and it just covers
just
your
shotgun?
points.
Set to whore!
Oh no, sorry
Good
sir.
reference.
Man
Good
Nice. Yes! Oh, it's the good Ben 10 art too. We were talking about this the other day, right?
Yeah, let's shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, you really. Anyway. Who's next?
I
It
believe
would be me.
Sander was, because...
You are woken up.
What? What?
Good morning.
Morning?
Coffee. Toast.
Thank you.
You're welcome. The bathroom is occupied currently,
Okay.
so you probably don't want to go out there.
No. How are you today?
I don't feel right. I'm going to go out and spend some time in the snowy city.
Okay. Enjoy yourself.
Okay.
Bye.
Stay warm. Surely. It's normal.
I know. I'm still looking at it.
It's better than yours.
Actually, I make good toast now.
You make okay toast.
No,
You make-
no.
The toaster's head is like one. Has like clearly been made by one of those custom WWE toasters that burns the logo into the toast. Except instead of that, it's got like a picture of you in your gamer outfit. In like negative space.
I'll eat it.
The butter's mostly on your groin.
Oh my god.
I don't know why. It just sounded like something funny to say.
It's funnier, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll eat the toast and coffee and wait for the bathroom to be empty.
Okay. Eventually the bathroom empties out.
Is it Miranda?
Who else was it going to be?
It could be Mum. The odds are
It
pretty
never
slim.
is.
Morning?
Oh, yes, good morning. She rushes off.
Okay. Bathroom and it's they'll be closed today anyway.
She
So
closed the door with a shutter, wishing she would remember to wear a towel. The bathroom is nice and warm.
yes. Alright. And then
The water isn't though.
no.
That is now canon.
Right, then I've had breakfast and coffee, so I might as well play some games because they won't be open today. I'll check my emails. And I would have sent back to her saying, I'll say hi to him next time when I earn
Bonus
some
paper
more.
for anyone who wants it. Bonus paper. Bonus paper. No one wants it. Okay.
Oh man,
He wrote
Oh.
it.
Sorry, I didn't notice your frustrated gesture. First email that you get in the morning. Right, let's roll up an opponent for you. What game are you playing? Oh, let me guess. You just got cogs, so it's going to be cogs.
Naturally.
No, he's going to try and install it. There goes that day.
No, this is an older console. You just put it in and it goes.
Oh my god.
Because I'm using solid state.
32.
Well, your opponent is mid-level, and they get a natural 20? No. Oh. Even with a 19, they can't reach 32. Even with a 19, they can't reach 30. Because normal people can't. Normal people
Normal people
who
are
have
level
friends.
0.
Yeah. Well, no, I mean like normal people who are playing games.
Ah.
So they have a gaming stack
Yeah,
because they're
okay.
gaming people. So I mean, not yet. So you are new to this, but you're still winning handily. I mean, I would have played the campaign.
You've almost got that
Yeah,
beer.
that's the thing. How to yeah.
Capture
Yeah.
the beer.
That's some game mode. Is capture the beer. You gotta. You have two teams, but you have roles assigned, and one member of the team can only go this far into the map, and there's another member who can't go all the way back to the base. And there's a middle guy who can go for the whole length of the field, but he has to change how his voice acting's doing part way down the middle, so that he sounds like Bender when he's in one half and sounds like Marcus Phoenix when he's in the other. Because someone couldn't hang on to his voice in the first game, could he? So you win handily. You will unlock some vocal taunts and a paint job for your armor. You probably unlock something along the lines of, that's another one down there. We need to go get some beer. No, don't complain at me. Just do it right. Idiot.
Yeah, I would have sent an email back to Ultra Girl
Cool.
saying I'll see when I see Surge next time. I'll say hi, but yeah, wouldn't like to think how much his thing would cost. I don't quite have enough to buy a rope, let alone one of his creations.
Well, she'll respond to that after she wakes up,
Yep.
which is going to be a while because she's comatose at the moment.
This isn't she on the other
In a
side of
different time zone.
Not quite the other side of the world, sorry, but yeah.
That does not matter. It does not matter what her time zone is. Can I play some more?
I'll play some more.
I'm going to roll up a different opponent. You win. You probably unlock a new character model. some stuff. Cool, we'll come back to you. Who's next?
No one up before 7:30.
Probably around the same time.
Yeah.
Oh.
You
I'm out of
awaken.
my drug
There is a
state.
rabbit sleeping on your face.
No.
Like across your eyeball. Like a cat. It's on its back and its hind leg is like twitching now and then.
I suppose I can't see. You can't see that.
You feel it.
You feel that, like, that.
Squint my eyes in suspicion. Remove the bunny.
The tiny little bunny that's about this big. It wakes up when you pull it off and looks up at you with the third cutest expression in the world.
Oh. It's like, oh.
Its little nose wriggles and it squeaks and goes boop, and a little pellet lands in your hand.
I'm gonna deal with that.
Boing, 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 boing. Runs into a wall, bounces off. Boing, 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 boing.
I'll grab a can of beans to go.
Yep.
And rip the lid off.
Popeye style.
That is now how I imagine you eat things.
That gives you tuned force powers, dude.
Grab the remainder of my Christmas money. The grand that I didn't throw at Mario. Hit my way into town.
The rabbit.
Sort of looking for a pet store, basically.
Okay.
Wandering.
No one's advertising a pet store at the moment. Not many people have stores as pets, let alone want to get rid of them.
You know what I mean, motherfucker.
That's the way you said it. You find you find a pet store. What area of town are you going for the pet store that you find?
I'm in the Chukievsky district. So I'll walk towards the nicer part of town.
Chinatown.
But if I had anything convincing...
Okay.
Here, you can get this little thing in the
I-
cage.
You pass a bit. You pass a bit. You hit passing. Walking down the street. You pass a building called Fur and Stuff. It has tinted windows.
I'll carry on.
Oh, come on, we've done that.
I've been to Vegas. I know what that is.
Pets by the yard.
Look through the window?
Like fish, gerbils, dogs in cages. Pet store. It's a pet store. There's pets.
There's nothing alarming? I'll head on in.
Well, there's actually dogs in cages. It's a surprise.
You head in. The guy behind the counter's like, "Oh God, don't shoot! Just take whatever's at the register."
I mean you no harm. I am not here to rob the place. I have money.
Oh.
Reveal.
Bit of hedge.
Oh, so sorry. How can I help you?
I recently acquired a rabbit, and I have no idea what I am doing.
Well, we have all this lettuce.
I've been feeding it that. It has not gone well.
Damn, I'm never gonna move this lettuce.
You've been feeding it Russian lettuce.
Oh, we have these bags of rabbit chow. It's I'm gonna be honest. It's just government FUD repackaged, but they eat it fine. It's also cheaper than actual rabbit pellets, which people have been buying to eat. So we don't have any.
Oh.
Also, if you want dog food, that's just repackaged government FUD too. Turns out the government's really good at barely sustaining food.
Oh, and I need some cleaning supplies. It's become a problem.
Well, I can recommend a place that would sell cleaning supplies. Mr. Sheen's. It's like 2 doors down.
Sweet. So I didn't accidentally just request that man, did I?
This is what more from the way you said. I need cleaning supplies.
Who wants to say my rabbit shits everywhere? I need to clean it up.
But don't you put it in a cage?
That would be evil. I don't say to the
Then
man who
welcome to your
keeps
then
pets
welcome
in
to
a
your
cage.
then welcome to your shitty apartment.
You could buy like a bed for it or
Several
an
pellets
area
make
for
it through
it.
the cracks into Soviet's apartment.
She'll be so confused.
Right on the pillow.
She won't know. She's never home.
And also into the coffee grounds.
And the fish bowl.
No, the fish is fine.
You know, like some coffee beans come out of like animal shit.
Yes.
Like
Yeah.
Tasty. You want to drink that? Get it in you.
get the elephant done.
And I'll throw in this bed too.
Okay. What kind of rabbit do you have?
It is this big and white,
Ah,
fluffy.
the North Canadian cuting rabbit. Known for only ever being small and cute.
Sounds about right. He is the cutest thing I have ever seen.
You know, there's actually a place down the road if,
I saw it. I walked past it.
smart. It's not a pet store, by the way.
I was almost tricked.
So yeah, you get your stuff. It costs fuck all.
Sweet. Give him fuck all.
Okay.
And make my way back to my apartment to feed the rabbit.
You're lucky anywhere's open on Boxing Day.
Yeah.
In terms of pet
If you want the
stores
cleaning
and that.
supplies first.
Oh yeah, shit. I better go grab the cleaning supplies from Sheen's if it's open.
For the shit.
Yeah, remarkably it is.
Oh shit.
Oh, hello! You want supply, what?
I need to clean up animal poop.
Oh, understand. Supplies are cleaning for restaurant grade over there.
I'll grab that and
Restaurant grade cleaning supplies are going to melt this apartment.
He said he needed to clean up animal shit.
Yeah.
So to a Chinese guy, animal equals
restaurant.
restaurant.
How come you're open on in the holidays?
What money?
Fair. In that case, here is money.
Oh, right, American money. Oh, very good. Have a coupon.
Like 5% off your next order of fur.
Überweis das Cleaning sehr gut.
Should I be drinking water? I mean, like, human being. A man's like 70% water, so I'm like drinking 70% of a man? Does that make me gay?
Or like a cannibal? I don't know.
I don't want to put a man in my mouth. That's what I'm saying.
Oh yeah, and then I'll head back out. Feed rabbit. Clean apartment.
Okay. The rabbit is amazed by the horrible smell of your cleaning products and becomes violently vomitous.
Oh God.
It's like takes a sniff and goes, and a huge jet of vomit comes out, and the rabbit goes around the apartment, propelled by the vomit jet. It seems there's a dimensional vortex in its throat to the puke dimension,
Yeah.
and it's just coming out everywhere. You're 3 inches deep in it now. What the fuck?
Open the fucking door.
Open the door, open the windows.
Vomit goes down the stairs. It drips into her apartment. They put a hole in the floor. Sploosh.
I mean, I'm not even there.
Your problem now.
Right into Splishy's ball.
No, that's fine.
I go back to the pet store.
Yeah.
I buy a goddamn cage. It's the biggest, nicest one I can get.
It's not so much a cage as a house with a latch.
The rabbit looks ill.
Oh shit, are the vet's gonna be open? What is my day?
Give it some of the food, that'll fix it.
No, just fill up for round 2.
This is what happens when you get industrial cleaning products and use it in your home.
But now he has to use the cleaning product because his home is full of fucking vomit.
Thinking ahead, you place the rabbit in the cage temporarily and put it
Yeah.
on the roof.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do next time. This time.
Then you clean your place and air it out. And then you can let your rabbit back in once the fumes are gone.
Yeah. Well, in the
Well,
meantime.
that's your morning!
Well, that's a fucking dilemma.
Look, rabbit uses hydro pump.
Super effective.
Who's next? Anyone?
So it'd be me. Get up in the morning. Would the paper be running that morning?
I mean, it is.
I mean,
He got one.
Okay, so assume it's a normal work day and the thing. So get up, morning evolutions, and probably try and contact the gamer on the radio. Bleed.
Hello?
Oh, hey,
Oh God! It hurts my ass.
what is that?
Well, just chainsawing people up with the new saw. It's all good.
Oh, that's horrible. Anyway, you said something.
You're sure it's there, but
I'm sure it's not.
Please have a wife and family.
Are you sure that's not a problem?
It's the game.
Okay.
It's not Xander, it's the
Dom, I love you.
Oh,
There, that's got the door
I'm
open.
trying to mute it, but I'm spamming. What?
right. You said something about a magic store the other day. I was hoping maybe you could show me where it was or something later today after work.
Spillana works there.
It is a magical place.
Yep. I can do that. We just have to get there somehow.
Well, I have transport if no one else wanted to go.
All right. What time?
Newspaper is is it a 9 to 5?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. After work, so I'll shout dinner and maybe 5:30, 6 o'clock.
Sounds good. No Chinese, please.
Okay. Let's see what else is there.
Government fund.
Okay. Talk to you then.
Yep.
Or Burger King.
Same product.
No, worse. Burger King
horse.
is markedly worse.
Horse is delicious!
It actually is. Next. Next.
Well, it must be me.
Anyone next? Who has to go next? Someone?
Me.
Anyone?
I'm going to work.
Fine. So be it.
Okay, I'll wake up.
You are woken up by someone shaking your shoulder. Wake up. Get out of bed.
Good morning.
Put your feet in these slipper things so you don't mess up the floor.
Okay.
Got a dressing gown.
The bathroom is over there.
Thank you.
Of course, you probably know that, having had to clean yourself up thoroughly.
Shifty eyes, go inside, have a shower. I'll have a quick shower and then come back out. Is she still there?
Juice,
Oh, thank
bowl
you.
of cereal.
Oh wow, real cereal.
Yes, hurry up. It's not my job to play butler to you.
It's just annoyed at the new stepmom.
Oh God.
Great. Now, as the final part of your morning routine, I need you to just go over to the bar and check yourself out on the firearm.
I'm sorry.
There's a Beretta on the bar.
Okay.
You'll have to load it with the magazine beside it, she says from just
Okay.
a distance. Now, you'll have to put the safety off so the red dot isn't showing.
Okay.
Now, you'll need to grasp it. You'll need to grasp it firmly and put your finger on the trigger guard.
Yeah.
Now, place the barrel's end under your chin and pull the trigger.
No, I'm not killing myself.
I had to try. She comes back. She comes back in. And,
Safety back on.
She comes back in
Place.
and just like takes it off the bar and goes.
I thought she would have actually taken with the cloth, put it in a nice bag with fingerprints.
Now, I want you to remember something if you ever consider harming my employer or hurting him in any way. I don't have fingerprints.
I would never intentionally harm Anthony.
Yes, now I have to take you down to the security center to get you an access pass.
Okay.
so that I don't have to babysit you every time you want to come here and come.
Wow, Crow. Yes, I'm coming. I mean, I'm following.
In the elevator. In.
Yes, I know what an elevator is.
Stay.
I'm not a dog.
Stay. Big security area filled with guys and monitors and things. Look into that eye cup with your eyeball. Beep. Sign this. Fingerprint. The card will be delivered to you.
Okay. That's for Danya.
Into the elevator. In.
Oh, you're coming too? Okay.
Stay.
I mean, you're following.
Stay. You exchange elevators with the same harrying. And away you go. Off you go. You're free now. Go.
Go
Have
for
a
the
good
of the
day.
city.
Hello. I don't see that because I would have turned around.
She's like the greatest butler ever.
She's not a butler.
She's not a
She's a
butler.
bodyguard.
And I'll basically head to work from. It's probably quicker just to head straight to work rather than.
Rather than the vomit filled apart.
You
Which I
go
don't
to
know
work.
about.
You go to work in an elegant evening dress because that was what your clothing was. I don't think you ever
No,
changed
because-
out of it, did you?
No, because remember I actually.
Did you change out of it?
Because the whole day passed. Remember I stayed the night and then I went and did all my Christmas
Yeah,
stuff.
but I don't
with-
recall you
and
like
then-
changing.
Well, I wouldn't have been going around just in an evening dress the whole.
You did change into the coats and stuff like that. That's the only thing
Yes.
I remember you changed
I
from.
remember she put the hat on.
I put the hat on at one point. Yeah, no, I would have been around.
Oh,
as-
well, whatever then.
yeah.
I don't care enough.
So yeah, and then I'll be changing into my work uniform when I get there anyway. So
Oh, alright, of course.
which I don't know.
Alpha regular.
It would still be Elf.
Okay, change it to the elf get up.
20 on the 26th.
I'll basically be working.
Oh boy, will you ever!
Yeah.
Dealing with all the returns.
You spend your day slaving away.
Mhm.
It's hot in there.
It would be, yes.
Too hot for you.
Mm.
Who's next? Anyone else? Please, not her.
I'm going to work, but like,
Okay, you arrive at work. Oh, did I do that? I think I did that.
First day unsupervised under Dr. Greenbean.
just the same thing I was doing before then, but without having to explain it 8 times to retards.
No, not just teaming up with River and racing particles around the accelerator.
No, I have to do some like sick research. My suit sucks.
It's never getting better.
Yeah. Other people use slot car sets to do racing. You guys have particle accelerators. You both choose a particle and see who wins.
Of course you won. You had the inside track.
You don't want them to collide, do you?
The inside
No,
track
it's not a
has to,
super
like,
collider. It's
has to do more speed control, you see. It evens out. You can't just fucking go around full speed, Jesus.
You have obviously never seen a Dodge Viper trying to go around tracks.
I'm talking about those fucking race cars. You go full speed, it just comes off.
There's a new guy in the lab when you arrive. River's working away at her station, doing something with polymers. And there's a guy at your station in your chair. He Asian.
Kill him.
Judging from the bands on his lab coat, he's in the research division in another department. He's also probably, judging from the band on his wrist, the department head.
Hey, this is my station.
I know. You must be Mr. Drake. I'm Dr. Wong.
Oh shit.
You get up. Please forgive me, I couldn't help going over some of your notes. My department works closely with Green Bean, so I just wanted you to know if there's anything you need, feel free to ask.
I'll be sure to keep you informed.
My department works with high energy. Interesting work. I look forward to watching you grow. With an affable smile, he ambles over to Rivers Station.
I'm gonna check what he was looking at.
He was looking at the microcellular conductivity research.
Ah, okay.
The door opens again and someone else walks in and comes up behind you and just stands there.
Excuse me?
It's Jeff Thompson.
Oh, hey.
So, look who finally got a job.
Well, I mean, I didn't really try on this when he came to my house.
I was just in the area and father asked me to come in and see how you were doing, if there was anything you needed.
No, I should.
He's got like a visitor's thing on and looks kind of uncomfortable.
It's a long way to come up. Do you need anything?
Actually, yes. This is off the record, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that mutant guy, Dr. Goodman, who escaped last night.
Yeah, I read about it.
Okay, he's been leaving this. He brings out like an evidence file.
Yeah.
We've got like bunches of this shit. I thought you guys in the lab might be able to tell us something that the police lab can't.
Like it's black oil, right?
It looks like WD-40. As best as we can tell, it just looks like motor oil, but it's
Alive.
it seems to respond weirdly to stuff. I thought maybe you could use your high-tech access to like get these answers quicker than the police lab will. I know I'm asking a lot, but
I don't recommend anyone touching this with their bare skin.
well, it's evidence, so we wouldn't. Why? Do you know what it is?
No, but I'll just take it and like do some sciencey stuff because I know what it is.
Yeah.
I'll just like do some sciencey stuff. Pull a microscope. Are you keeping all of this in the same place?
It's all in the evidence locker.
And you've gotten all of it?
No. We just took samples from the scene.
Okay, you may need to get all of it.
Okay, I'll need to use your phone.
Awesome.
Yeah, can you connect me to the forensics department? Yeah, okay. Yeah, Bert, do you think you guys would be able to go back and collect the rest of that oil? Like, all of it?
So like, the oil does, so like it does like grow inside people, right? But like it actually has an effect.
The residue oil is basically just oil.
Yeah. So like what else? What does the
It's radioactive?
yeah, it's radioactive. I just said it's incredibly radioactive just by looking at it.
Yeah, it's radioactive? Okay, yeah. No, isn't it your guys' job to check for that? I don't know. Look, just get all of the... Yeah. Okay. Thanks.
You're welcome.
They're not happy.
No, did they not test it for radioactivity?
It's not a standard thing we test for. Apparently.
Since you got Megaton in town, and
Yeah, so it's like there's so much like residual radiation everywhere.
No.
Why bother?
You
exactly,
would have to go a lot more in depth.
we're slowly being bathed in radiation.
It accelerates the growth of the mutant gene.
Can't have that.
Gotta kill that.
Filthy, stinking mutants.
Dripping clum.
And also, just having it around, it just mitigates the effects of cancer somewhat. That's how radiation works.
Straight from the mouth of science.
Well, thanks.
No problem. Keep me updated if anything like this comes up again.
Sure, okay. In his head that translates to, I'm totally willing to help the department on the side.
It's probably a good thing.
Yeah.
He'll leave.
Has River killed the other guy yet?
Yeah, how did that go?
No, you can't really see, but her bench appears. Something on her bench appears to be glowing.
I will approach the bench.
Okay, so there's this blackness
Yeah.
surrounded by bright white, and it's glowing.
Is
And
he
it's just like,
is he still there as well?
yeah, and she's just doing stuff, science stuff that I'm not smart enough to actually.
Put words to.
Yeah. Very interesting. If you ever get sick of working for Greenbean, my department has an opening. Thanks, but I don't work or play well with others. Especially not retards. Well, I better get back to my work, Mr. Drake.
Dr. Wang.
Wong.
Sorry.
Wong man.
At least I didn't say whatever this time.
Just last time.
So you said Wang, but that was the wrong name.
Ah. I'm glad to see you have a sense of humor.
It helps. Anyway, I had better be going. Leaves hurriedly.
You know, it would probably be helpful if you're at least friendly to department heads, lets you get into their departments easier.
Huh? Oh, he was a department head? Huh. I didn't notice.
You can tell by the uniform.
Oh! I just thought they were to look cool.
There was no way you thought that.
Kinda did, actually. And it's like color-coded slick. Someone can just knock someone out and steal a lab coat, and then they can wander around just. So why would I bother to memorize any of that shit? So it's just to look cool and all sciencey and official looking. I have a nerd brother. I know that nerds come up with excuses for wanting to look cool.
Okay. You should still at least pay attention to the department heads.
Yeah, I probably should. So how do I know a department head again?
I will
Which one is it?
explain
Yeah, the color code.
the color
system.
coding.
Her eyes glaze over halfway.
I will stop and wait when that happens.
So why isn't security red? Why is security black?
Black is cooler.
I mean, I suppose it is, if the other alternative is vaguely tan fuzz.
I'll continue the. Once that explanation is over, I will go back to my bench.
Having wasted half the day.
Like 30 minutes!
This doesn't even take that long.
I was going to say it'd be like a minute, right? Like, really. That's why I thought it was funny. She's glazing over halfway through it.
Yes.
It's just this, like, this colour means this.
So we'll keep working on the batteries then.
Okay.
Do you want to roll?
Otherwise, you can just have average progress.
Should have taken the average progress.
That's fine. So it is 25.
It's tough going. The materials and equipment in this time period are just not what you're used to. Everything's just a hindrance. It's so dumb. Stupid retards, not being from the future.
What if I just maybe I just have to invent all the materials I need.
Invent all the
That's
builds.
what
all the tools I need.
You would, but the things you need for that you can't have yet.
Because that's the only way you'd actually be able to do it, is to design the stuff to make the stuff you need to make the stuff.
Alright, so
And
I'm just gonna
thus
break into a
perverting history
military
further
base and
because
then
the real people who really created this stuff and became, benchmarks in science.
Yeah.
And everything.
So me.
Now,
Next!
oh, it would depend on what if Miranda interacts with me because I'm playing games. So,
When did we at work?
sorry.
Miranda's gone to work.
Yeah, exactly. So
So you're probably just doing the games.
I'll be
again.
playing games because
Alright, give me another gaming roll. Let's find you another opponent. Hey, I got 22.
25.
Fuck you. Get an email.
I got more mail.
So midday rolls around. Anyone doing anything?
Yeah. How's I've set the bunny off on a bed, on my bed, in its bed, because it looked unwell. And while I did a cursory re-sweeping to deal with the new mess,
The vomit.
yeah, I check up on the bunny. How's he doing?
He seems to be sleeping it out.
I'll put some food and a little bowl of water close by him. Little adorable bastard.
His tiny little tail goes in his sleep.
And then look through the cracks in
That's
the
one
floor.
thing this rabbit does is when it sleeps, its ears go whoop over its eyes. I don't know if rabbits are physically capable of doing it.
This
but
one
it's-
is.
But it's a drawn rabbit by a guy in this comic book universe, so it can and does. Also, probably that vegan guy did stuff to make it vegan.
And not scared of lions.
Yeah.
It was clearly more dominant than the lion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The lion couldn't move. It was being fed tofu. They cannot survive without
Yeah, I know,
meat.
but the bunny chose to sleep on
It's
the
still
lion.
like genetic fear. Like, if you put a cucumber near a cat,
Yeah.
No, I've seen the videos. They fucking hate that.
yeah, they think it's a snake.
Yeah, they freak the fuck
Even
out.
if a cat's never seen a snake, it will freak the fuck out of it.
Although Boss doesn't seem to give a shit.
Your boss doesn't really count.
Yeah.
I don't think he can see.
Nor experience fear.
Yeah.
I had a cat like that once.
It was delicious.
It gave no fucks.
And then I'll grab up my street candy from the day before
Right.
and make my way out to see the old man.
You take your drugs and leave.
Yep.
Cool. Well, okay. We'll just say that happened.
Yeah.
It's an unremarkable visit.
Do you lose the candy count when you give it away, or do you retain the candy
No, you
count?
lose the count
Oh.
because it's a collection quest.
Oh, fuck me. I thought it was just like finding feathers or some shit.
No, man. And later on, when you have to do the radio tower stuff,
And yeah, the next part of my plan probably takes the rest of the day unless something comes up. I just want to walk around the industrial areas of the city and just sort of scout out the Smartech construction sites that are around town.
okay, you can do that if you want. If nothing comes up, that is.
Yeah.
Anyone doing anything for the afternoon?
Working.
Working.
Change games.
Or you can play the campaign.
Well, no, because I got this report, so I would be interested to see if I come against them. And I would send back, I've never heard of them. Looks like a challenge.
Okay. Well, let's see if you ever encounter. Nope.
That's right. 34 am I gaming?
I mean, you win.
Yeah.
Well, that's not uncommon, is it?
Not
I
always.
mean, Lyle's too busy working.
Later in the
to-
afternoon, you will get this email. So the end of the workday rolls around.
Well, I'll use the comm stick. Okay. I've just finished work. Where should I pick you up from? Are you at home?
Yeah, I'm still at home.
Okay, I'll see you in a bit.
Cool.
And we'll take the Vespa to the gamer's house.
You drive doggedly and single-mindedly to his house.
I'll go down.
Scarf. Hi.
I
Pretend to never put on pants.
I got dressed.
Getting dressed for a day of gaming is not getting dressed.
Miranda's in the house. I got to get dressed. At least show the example of what putting clothes on
Oh,
is.
yeah.
Well, I'd cover up if I had a body like yours too.
Well, what's you need to bother putting on clothes? He's just going to be taking them off again, isn't he?
That's a popcorn kettle black, isn't it?
Slut calling the whore clung.
Yeah.
That's not even a correct use of the word.
I just wanted to use it again.
Just did.
Okay. I'll okay.
Hi. Thanks, but it's a Vespa, so you might want to dress up warm.
Oh, okay. I'll go get some warmer clothes on and
Okay, so you put on clothing.
more clothing.
More clothing than the boxer shorts you wore.
I have more than that on.
That is now canon.
Quite likely I didn't have a top on, which is just scary enough, but
Don't blow away in the wind.
First concave chest you've ever seen.
so I'll go back down and alright.
Okay, so you both drive to whatever the fuck place it was. It's with single-minded determination.
Well, it gives you the ability to save. So it's fine.
So I'll explain where we're going.
Okay. Using the directions, get you there, and it's just like, seriously?
Yep. Seriously.
Oh.
I don't know where you're gonna put your
It's
Bye.
small. It's small. We'll just use one of the parks, and I'm sure no one will mind.
One of
okay.
those assholes uses an entire pack for your tiny little fucking moped thing.
Fucking pocket in a trash compactor, Jesus.
So we'll go inside
Mm-hmm.
and go into the elevator
Okay.
and hit the 14th floor.
Uh-huh.
Stop it at the right spot. Since I remember.
Okay.
And I remember the sequence. So you got to do it like this, and I'll show you with the bleeps and all that, and then hit that button and and then
yeah, the door opens into a great cave lit by an orange crystal hanging overhead. A winding road with like sort of stonish buildings or out digs.
right before we go anywhere, I'll take it towards the tablets.
Okay. So do you know how to use a tablet? A slate.
Wouldn't off the top of her head, but it wouldn't stop her starting to play with it.
Okay, so when you touch it, things happen, and things appear in it like written by, like it's written on a slate.
Oh, this is pretty cool.
So find your search your name.
Okay.
Spectra. Apparently you've got 4 inf.
While I'm there, I want to actually search out the power core, see if it's got one.
Oh, the Cold Rock Power Core
Yep.
has no inf.
What about
Try the
Super
Cold Rock
Squad?
Super Squad.
Cold Rock Super Squad?
Has 3 inf.
Were there any other names?
No. Alright, so this is it. I'll take her down. Oh, I should stop in this shop first, so go into Icon.
The icon.
Yeah. You can come in if you want.
I just have a. I'll meet you there. That's the one with the big eye on it. Okay. While he's going in, I'll start going.
So you head to Flabber.
Well, I wanted to try other names on the slates, just like to see,
okay.
just see whether she's sitting there checking out past identity. Does this one show?
Oh, so
just
you're aware of those.
no, she's just randomly. Yes, she's always aware of who she's been.
Well, account closed, account closed, account closed, account closed, account closed, account closed.
Yes, well that's cool. It's just finding out how far back do the records.
Bro. Okay, account closed.
So I'll go and stop.
Welcome back to Icon.
Hi, I was meant to say, Ultra Girl says hi.
Oh. You are that the gamer.
Yes?
He'll disappear behind the counter and come back. I have been prepared. Prepare to slip the surly bonds of the previous plebeian
I
fabrics
don't
you've
have
been
enough to
wearing.
pay for this.
Irrelevant? These are the first 2 creations since Stefan, my Stefan, left us for the next world. Now, into the changing room. He'll come with you.
Why are you coming?
I must show you how to put it on. The last suit you will ever need.
Okay.
Until I design something better. It's blue and yellow. It's stretchy. The actual suit's about this big, but it just stretches crazy. It's got a little belt. The belt has a little game case built into it. But ironically, the exact same design as yours. It has other little pouches and things on it. The goggles are essential. Essential for preserving the identity. Of course, this is made out of the stock standard fabric, so every time you need to use it, it will be fresh, clean.
Thank you.
It also washes itself so you don't start whiffing like your current outfit does. Just because it renews itself when your powers drop does not mean that it is clean.
Child in quanto one me to be feeling so
There's only one way to stop Labor's taxes.
Kill them.